multinational football league fans. We've got one on tap for you here today. It's Derek Carr and the Golden Eagles taking on Baker Mayfield in the Rio de Janeiro Thunderbirds. A lot of words there, but a lot of action set to go today. Rio de Janeiro and being 3-2 at the top of the division, and the Golden Eagles not too far behind, 2-3 in the second place spot as it stands right now. This is a battle for the division right now and a battle of the South Americans. As we see, of course, both bird teams. So this one is definitely going to be for the birds. But also, it is a division game. So, I mean, this is really just everything you want in one as a football fan, as we're about to simulate into this game. Please drop a like, comment, and also give a little hello to Ice Storm.
You're not my dad.
Okay, and I am not his dad. Here we go.
Lol.
Buenos Aires will kick it off to start this game. I have no clue why the game audio's like, it seems muted right now. It's a nice little return to get them started. At the 31, we'll see Baker Mayfield come out. Let's take a look at his stat line really quick. He's 123 for 169, 1,400 yards on the dot, 8 touchdowns and 2 INTs throughout these few games. So he's doing really good this season, and it's going to take a lot for this defense to try and slow him down. Hand off.
Guys, I gotta go eat. I'll be right back.
All right. He did warn me that was going to happen, by the way. So, yeah, it's kind of, you know. Pete Werner on the tackle load. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 35. Handoff. And 2 yards on the rush there makes it 3rd down and 4 at the 37. Both running attacks don't seem too particularly strong for this game. Mayfield fires and it's caught. And it'll be 4th and 1. Demario Davis getting in there to cause 4th down. Just a great job playing that man. I mean, you always, well, not always allow, but, you know, most of the time you're allowing that short route. It's just a matter of getting them down when they catch it. And that's exactly what Davis does there. Now, take a look at Derek Carr. We've seen his stats to start off this game. 118, 162, 1,288 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 5 INTs. So interceptions, a little bit of a concern here for Derek Carr. He's been doing a little bit better, though their last win was against the Snowhawks, as they'll complete his first one. It's a screen that'll go for 3. So on 2nd and 7, we'll see what all's happening. Derek Carr looking to throw. Goes to the outside. He's got Taysom Hill, who gets leveled after a 2-yard gain, and we might see back-to-back 3-and-outs. So on paper, this one looks like it's going to be a very offensive game, but from seeing both of these teams starting offenses, it doesn't look like it's going to be a very offensive one, as Cansey gets back there, forcing the pressure. Hit him as he threw it, incomplete. And the result is another 3-and-out from the other side. So it's a you punt, we punt situation, as we'll return this one from the 20 and get back to the 25. And receiving yards in, of course, the stat leading section. Chris Godwin and Mike Evans, both in that spot right now. Absolutely incredible wide receiver core they got here, especially with Otten at tight end. Here's play action. Mayfield firing, caught! Evans down the sideline. It's a 1st down to the 48. And I really got to figure out what happened to this volume, man. But take a look at this. Mayfield immediately rips it down the field. He's got Evans just like that. And it's a big connection for the first down of this game on their second drive. So 1st and 10 at the 48. Motion. Looking to throw. Mayfield gets a good block. He's going to run it. And Evans in front, but he doesn't trust that or try to bounce around it. So it'll be a 9-yard scramble. 2nd and 1 at the 39. Mayfield motioning the running back. Throwing. Caught. Godwin. 1st down at the 33. And Tyrann Mathieu and company, the Honey Badger, looking to get in there, but just could not. Both receivers for the Thunderbirds on the same side there for a second, so that was really fun to see. A 3-yard rush, though, and Mayfield going to go play action again. Fumble! And their lineman picks it up. But it's still a TFL. Won't count as a sack, but Willie Gay getting back there. Take a look. Just gets this beautiful strip ball right here. And then the lineman tries to take off with it. Can't get much else off of it. Great response by this Buenos Aires team. 3rd 14. Mayfield in the pocket. It's collapsing. He runs out and almost gets hit here. 4th and 11. So now Mayfield will go off the field, and we'll see a 51-yard attempt from Rio de Janeiro. Kick is up. It's good. 3-0 McLaughlin putting one up there. And boy, oh boy, was that close. Might not want to try anything from 51 plus as we continue this game throughout. And that field goal puts them up 3-0, but we're going to see what the Golden Eagles do in response, as it took one big play and a couple of other, mid-range plays to even score 3 there. So just an interesting thing to look at. Carr, pocket collapsing, and he's going to throw it out incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 as he gets hit. As he throws, of course, no flag. And it'll be 2nd down at 28. Motion from the running back, looking to throw. Carr fires, passes caught, and it's a gain for a medium target. 3rd and 5 at the 34-yard line. Motion to Kamara, looking to throw. Carr firing, sideline, caught. He's still out. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 46. That was Shaheed. And my, oh my. What a play. I mean, the corner could have done a lot better there, but he was pretty much on him. Catches that and just has the awareness to turn it upfield and get the 1st down in plus territory. Motion to the tight end now. Play action for Carr. No one's fooled, and he goes down. Believe that is our first sack of the game, other than the strip sack. As it'll be 2nd and 21. Kalijah Cansey getting in there. Second and 21 at the 42. So they've really got to lock in here. It's 2nd and a country mile. Play action. Once again, getting this one off quick. And gets most of the yardage back on what was a pretty good play there, but it's still 3rd and very long. 3rd and 12. Back inside Thunderbirds territory. Carr fires over the middle. It's caught. He's got a first down. And they look to Chris Olave for that one. Very good receiver coming out of college. And, that's what you usually see out of these Buckeye receivers. As it'll be first down at the 35-yard line. They'll go fake jet. Give it to the running back, and he doesn't go anywhere. Actually, he goes back one. So it'll be 2nd and 11 at the 36. Looks like man being played by the Thunderbirds. And they will continue to play man as that one is caught on the what we would call a man beater, the slant, as Chris Olave catches another one, and it's another first down. Buenos Aires is looking to get on the board with a touchdown here first as Kamara motions out. Looking to throw. Carr under pressure, and he goes down. Vita Vea getting in there for the sack. I don't know how many he has this year, but I don't think it's a wide variety of them as the end of the quarter comes on that sack. A lot of them here in this first quarter. However, the score is 3-0. Thunderbirds lead. So talking about that Thunderbirds lead, we see sack that just happened beforehand. Plus, we don't know where Carr's going with this ball, and it's deflected, incomplete. The intended receiver being Taysom Hill, and now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and 18. They go screen here, and it gets blown up. Hill taking him down. And it'll be 4th and 20 at the 34. So I believe this is Shaheed catching this. And, Carr just holds on to the ball for way too long on that one. And here's another 51-yard attempt. Kick is up. It's... got it. Group puts it up. And it's right down the middle. Could have probably made that one from about this. Let's see, about the 50. So 60-yard field goal could be in store. As now they know what his kicking range is. 1st and 10 at the 28 after that return. We're going to see Baker Mayfield come back out again. As Rio tries to find the end zone on this drive. They'll be looking at their playmakers here. Mayfield throwing to the side, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds by number 29 on defense there. Not quite sure what his name is. Didn't get the nameplate. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 32. Handoff going inside, and that will not get the first down. However, pretty good gain to set him up for a potential first down here as Mayfield with White in the backfield. He'll hand it off, and that is not going anywhere. Rashid White not going and getting anything, but Amadi getting in there on the tackle as well as Demario Davis. So a 3 and out for Rio de Janeiro. Not what you want to see out of this positive record team if you're a Thunderbirds fan, as this kick will go into the end zone once again. Low bounces, though. I'm pretty sure they'll get one at some point. However, taking a look at Rashid Shaheed, he's got 4 touchdowns on this season. Might want to start looking at him as you go further on down the field if you're Derek Carr in this offense. Looking to throw. Fires, pass is caught, and it'll be 2nd and 4. So a 6-yard gain there puts him at 50 passing yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 26. Looking to throw. Carr underneath to Kamara. It's caught. It's going to be a first down at the 30-yard line. So the 30-yard line now, effectively where they're going to take their stand here. Look at the throw. Carr gets this one to Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill runs a man over. And it's enough for a first down to the 42. Absolutely wild hit there, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the 42, like I just said. Taysom Hill motioning across, looking to throw his Carr. Firing. Caught! What a catch! Wilson Jr. on the catch there. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 43. Just a great catch by someone who really doesn't even have a name in this league right now. But a pretty good catch nonetheless. Here's a handoff by Kamara, who's going to gain 5 on that one. So pretty good run there. As he gets up and looked kind of vicious on the way up. We'll see what happens here with him. Motioned out, looking to throw. Carr gets it to Kamara. He's turning up the sideline. It's a first down and more to the 22-yard line. The Golden Eagles staying on their game here, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the 22. Motioning to Kamara, looking to throw. Carr is sacked. The sack of the day for the Thunderbirds, and Diaby getting back there. Yaya Diaby, excuse me, getting back there and tracking Carr down for the sack. Looks like his blind side on that play. So it'll be a almost 10-yard loss, call it 19 yards away from the first down mark. 2nd and 19 at 31. Looking to throw. Carr gets it to Taysom Hill, and that's going to be 8 yards, and 3rd and 11 coming up. So a little bit more manageable here than what it was just a few seconds ago. As Carr goes empty set, looking to throw. Oh, should have stepped up there. It's incomplete. At least that's what they say. And on 4th and 11, they'll try a kick from the 40-yard line. It's up and good. Buenos Aires takes the lead for the first time in this game. And it's a battle of the kickers to this point. 3-6. Really defensive so far, and they'll return this one for about the 7. 26-yard line is farthest they'll go before being taken down here. So Baker Mayfield, he's seen better field position, but not too much better. As he'll look to throw here, pass is caught. And a little bit of a fight with Demario Davis in order to bring him down. 34-yard line now on 2nd and 2. As the Thunderbirds try to find the end zone once again. And it looks like man at the bottom of the screen on Evans. That's usually not a good sign. And Godwin gets the ball here. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 43. Godwin at the top of the screen here. Take a look at that matchup, as well as Evans. Handoff. And White will go for 5. 2nd and 5 at the 48 now. Interesting looking setup here for the Golden Eagles. Looking to throw is Mayfield. Fires it outside, and it's caught by the tight end, Otten. Still a pretty big hit, though, from this corner. And we will see the 2-minute time come around here. 3-6 at the 2-minute warning. And a 3rd and 4 to convert for Baker Mayfield. Looking to throw. Mayfield gets the catch, but however, they're going to say Davis got him down just inches away. So now a decision coming up, and they're going to punt this ball. Wow, an interesting call here. And they'll say this one flies out of the 33. An interesting play call right there based off of where they were and what the score was. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the 33. Carr motioning a man over, looking to throw. Pocket collapses, and it's incomplete. Looking to throw on 2nd and 10. They'll go screen here, and Kamara brings it back to positive gains for 3rd and 7. Timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. 3-6 ball game in the waning moments of the first half. We'll see what Buenos Aires is able to do here on 3rd to keep this one at bay. Looking to throw. Carr over the middle of the field, and it's caught. Pays the price, but it's fine. They're telling him to get up right now because he's got to go. 40 seconds to go. Looking to throw. Pass is caught by Kamara. 9 yards and a timeout taken there. We'll make it 30 seconds. Looking to throw. Carr to the outside. It's caught. Tries to go further, and he can't. They're going to get him down 2 yards before and a timeout taken. Third and 2. Carr stepping up, and he actually throws this one at the sideline. What is he thinking? Yeah, he realizes his mistake now, and now it's 4th and 2, which leaves the decision, and they'll go for it. With 17 seconds left, Carr commanding the offense here. Motion to Kamara, looking to throw. Carr can't find anybody. He's going to go down, and that'll be the end of the half. What a play. Actually, no, I think we're still going to have time here because that was a turnover on downs, and Vita Vea getting back there for the 2nd or 3rd sack today. Unbelievable. A defensive masterclass in this first half, and they're going to take a shot here with 12 seconds left. Mayfield to throw. Chucks this one. Caught! And are they going to call a timeout here? Yes, they will. 4 seconds to go, and I think they're going to take the field goal here to tie it up, make it 6-6. Right now, it's 3-6. A 40-yard field goal would tie the game here. Kick is up. It is good. Tie ball game, 6-6. And this kick is up and away. They'll kneel it down and go to the 30 as they'll take their shot. Here, that's got to be a touchdown with 1 second left. Time has expired. Carr dropping one. Sideline. What a catch. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't mean nothing but a stat pat as they'll go into half tied up. 2 field goals for each team makes it 6-6 in the 3rd quarter, starting after these halftime reports. All right, so since Ice isn't here, I'll go ahead and take the halftime again. Glad to do it, of course, as we'll see what exactly has all happened this week. Orlando Orbits taking on the St. Louis Monarchs. Caleb Williams, excuse me, touchdown in the 9th, and Swift with only 33 yards that game. Not a very masterclass game there. Riverhogs versus the Shamrocks, and Memphis gets destroyed at home. Levis throws 4 INTs, and Flacco coasts throughout the win, and Downs played one heck of a game, 2 receptions for 61 yards. Taking a look at the Desperados and the Redwoods, that will be a game going on later this week. Set to be a really good one, as this one has so far. However, I mean, we expected more offense than just an Evans catch for about, 20 to 30 yards? This has been an insane defensive game, and I'm so ready for the second half because this is nuts. Big hit to start off will get us to the 27-yard line. Derek Carr. Today he has 19 completions, 169 yards, and no touchdowns yet. Looking to get those here soon. They're looking to hopefully get it one before the second drive that they have to take, because if any team gets a touchdown right now, it's going to be hard to get anything as far as scoring opportunities go, and a touchdown could even win the game right now. So, I mean, really depends with these two defenses, as it'll be 3rd and 4. Passing, and it's nearly picked off and returned for 6. Antoine Winfield. Guess he didn't expect it to hit his hands. Goes off of him incomplete, and they'll punt. Start off the half. So the return here not going to go much of anywhere, as Mayfield with 6 points on the board. They look to get more here. However, stuck in a little bit of a pickle here. They're only at the 16-yard line, 1 sack, and they could be inside the 10-yard line. They motion a man over, looking to throw, and it's caught. 2nd and inches at the 26. Wow, a really close estimate here. They'll hand it off, and that'll be a first down. Not able to shake that one off, or that would have been a crazy run. But they'll still take it because it is, in fact, a first down. Mayfield. Trips bunch at the bottom of the screen. They'll go with a handoff, and wow, Rashid White actually just ran over a man. And I believe Tyrann Mathieu gets up and starts talking a lot of smack to him after that play. Could have been him that got ran over. Handoff, not going anywhere but backwards. Willie Gay getting back there once again. We haven't seen much of Chase Young. Would be nice to see him here if you're a Golden Eagles fan. Looking to throw, and it's caught! Otten gets the first down and a little extra. Great play there by the Thunderbirds, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the 39. So motion Otten. Handoff. And takes this one for a gain of 4. Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle for a gain of 4. Second and 6. Handoff. White is going to go forward for a gain of 3. And that makes it 3rd and manageable here with only 3 yards to go. Looking to throw. Mayfield is getting blasted in the backfield. My goodness. What a play. Actually, matter of fact, what a hit. Mario Davis credited with the sack here. And wow. Dropping the shoulder here and just whack. put Mayfield a little into the ground there. I think there's an imprint where he was at. So it'll be 4th and 11 as Buenos Aires will get the ball back at the 20. Off of a nice little punt there in Carr. They've fought so hard to this point. Looking not to disappoint here as Carr is looking to throw. Can't find anybody. He's going down inside the 5. Diaby is injured, though, on this play. I'm not sure if maybe when he brought him down, he threw his arm out of socket or not. We'll see what happened here in just a few, but sacks have definitely been a problem, and Diaby has been the one causing most of them. 2nd and 24. Pass is caught, and Wilson Jr. will hold on till the 13-yard line. 3rd and 17. Only 1 third down conversion for Rio, but 3 for the Golden Eagles. Looking to throw. Fires one deep, and it's caught! Rashid Shaheed. No, that's actually Chris Olave. Are you serious? Big play by the former Ohio State man. Coming out of college, oh my goodness. That was a much-needed first down as they had a sucky start to that drive, and now that could open up a lot of opportunities here, especially the run, which will get 6 yards. Mara going to get help up by Barrett. Double back look for Carr and the Golden Eagles in the backfield here, looking to throw off of that look, and he's just going to chuck this one out of bounds. Carr says he couldn't find anybody open, I guess, so it'll be 3rd and 4 at the 46. Firing, and it's incomplete. Big hit out of Hill, as it'll be 4th and 4. Wilson Jr., the intended target, and the punt coming here. So the kick will come from around the 35 and go out at the 21, the official says. So Baker in this Thunderbirds offense going to need to get down the field, even if it's just another field goal. I mean, they got to get up somehow because this game is becoming too much of a defensive dogfight to stay at 6. Both QBs have had interesting performances. I wouldn't say they're good, but at least one has gotten a big play here and there, and that's a big play right there. Otten for a first down to the 37. Throwing there, and I mean, no one really expects a tight end there. So a great play call by the head coach, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 as the run to the outside nearly gets traction there. Call it 2nd and 8 as Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, getting in there for the tackle. And the handoff will be stopped at the line of scrimmage, so now it's 3rd and 8 to 40. Third and 8. Chucking one. Deep. Incomplete. Could have been intercepted. But it will, in fact, not be intercepted, and we're going to see a punt here from about the 30. So kicks this one at the 29-yard line, and it falls into the back of the end zone, or bounces into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Derek Carr Only 10 incompletions on the day, 203 yards. So how about it? 1st and 10 at the 20. Looking to throw his Carr. Passes caught, and he gets rocked by Levante David. 2nd and 5 at the 25 here. As the Golden Eagles go handoff here to Kamara. And it'll be 3rd and 2 at the 28. Third and 2. 28-yard line. Motion to Kamara. Looking to throw. Carr fires. And it's incomplete. Dropped by, I believe that's Whiteheart. And it'll be 4th and 2 at the 28. So this kick will end up going to the 23. Panay Sewell, seen on the last little frame there. 1st and 10 at the 23. Motion to the lineman here. A little interesting look going there. Like an early pull as they'll gain 6 off of it. So as the quarter switches here into the 4th, we'll see a nice handoff right there going right up the gut. Rushing attempt by Rasheed White. First and 10 at the 37. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. Still on his feet. And he'll go to the 46. Looking to throw. Mayfield goes to the side and passes caught for a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3 now at the 39. Handoff. And he's still up on his feet. Still going. And somehow that's positive yardage. 3rd and 2. Handoff. And that's going to be another big one for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Passes incomplete. Little bit of a temper there from the tight end. It'll end up being 2nd and long here at the 28. Looking to throw. Mayfield chucks it sideline, incomplete. Looking to throw. Mayfield goes over the middle and it's caught, but it'll be 4th and 3. So a decision to either bring out the field goal team or go ahead and go for it. Obviously, we know how this game's gone. They're going to go for the field goal. About a 38-yard attempt. It's up, and guess what? It's good. 9-6. Glad it isn't the other way, or I'd be making a very interesting joke. Anyways, kickoff will go and be received at about the 6. It'll be a first down at that point. Hand off. And it'll be a gain of nothing there. And Kamara cannot get past the linebacker, but he does get the first down. Or, sorry, the 1 yard, and Kamara seems a little shaken up after that celebration. Looking at possibly the ankle on that play, as it'll be 3rd and long. At the 26, motion to Taysom Hill. Looking to throw. Carr whips it back around to Taysom Hill. He's still on his feet, and he gets walloped for it. 4th and 7 for the Golden Eagles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I'm about to break the fourth wall. Vanderbilt Ward! Yeah!
Wow, so okay, an upset in Tennessee today for the Commodores, I believe it is, right? Isn't that what the...
Yes!
Okay.
And
Just
Michigan
wanted to
is
make sure I had my ball
Michigan's
knowledge right,
winning right
partner.
now.
But take a look at
Michigan
this
just
game.
beat
I mean, still
Washington.
just
Okay.
field goals to this point. Really thought this one was going to be more offensive, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
really come down to defense
Yeah,
so
so what
far.
you're basically saying is I ain't missed nothing. Alright.
Pretty much.
And for all the Titans fans like me are wondering if IRL, if they're going to trade Simmons, they're not, from what I'm hearing about. So that's good to hear. And that is caught around the 42. All right.
Oh, he just threw it off his head. I'm pretty sure that should be a taunting penalty. Maybe it was a mistake. I'm
Wide
not sure.
open
But
Godwin right there,
Godwin,
dude. Baker
that is
Mayfield.
a huge play for the Thunderbirds. And if they can get on the board here with a touchdown or maybe just another field goal, probably another field goal, they will have this game pretty much in the bag.
It sort of is crazy that the Thunderbirds uniforms look a
Oh,
lot
it's
like the
caught!
altar.
Godwin
Oh,
to the 20,
Godwin's
15,
gone.
10, 5,
Referee, move out the
touchdown!
way.
Rio de
Touchdown.
Janeiro!
I
Godwin
love,
puts the team
I
on his
love,
back and gets a touchdown to extend the lead.
I love how I just said referee, move out of the way. Like, hold on, watch this here real quick. If
Yeah,
it'll show it.
he starts running
Godwin,
straight towards him.
and he's like, referee, move out the way.
He says, "Move, ref, I got places to be." And you're standing right in front of it.
Like, yeah, the end zone is that place, by the way.
Yeah,
And this could be a 16-6 game. I
and
don't
it
want
will
to
be.
count out. I
A
don't want to
lot
count
of
out.
interesting scores going around. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen really 16 points off of just field goals and a touchdown. I don't think I've ever really seen that unless, someone shanked an extra point or something, but that hasn't
You
really
don't want to
happened.
count out the Golden Eagles, but
No, you do not.
it's kind of getting
Absolutely.
there.
I mean,
Ooh,
Chris
Derek
Olave's
Carr.
been pretty, I mean, he's been dormant, but he showed some bright spots when he could. And I mean, for a team battling with a losing record for the top of the division, you would think that they're going to come out here and show a little fight here, partner.
And yeah, I know this is IRL, but fun fact about Vanderbilt. Did you not know they won 6 games, okay, against ranked teams, but they lost 125 games to ranked teams, by the way.
Hmm.
They have lost a lot of ranked games.
Yeah,
They're
but it
not
seems
even
like the
double
culture's
digits.
moving around a lot in Vandy, and I'm here
See if
for
we,
it, as that's a nice catch there. I've messed up
yeah.
the name of this guy so many times. It's Rashid Shaheed, and it's going to be a first down to the 42.
Who knows if we can get
They need
this
a
first
touchdown
year
here, partner.
of this league, if we can get the first year of this done, I wonder which teams are really going to be more like a dynasty type of team? Like, you know what I'm saying? Which team is going to have more of
Which
that
team's going to have an
success?
opportunity to start a dynasty? Because remember,
Exactly. First ever dynasty, by the way, in this new
yeah,
league.
pass
And then,
is caught here. Still on his feet is
oh,
Olave.
oh,
He's going to
and
get
that's first
forward
down.
progress and be granted a first down to the 48. No huddle here. Smart move.
And,
Looking to throw
oh,
a
here you go.
Carr
Derek
in the
Carr
middle of the
throws
field and a
incomplete.
little bit of miscommunication there. Going to be
They were both
incomplete.
confused who he was throwing to.
Looks like man coverage here at the top of the screen. Take a look at that. Rashid Shaheed on that as well, and Chris Olave getting manned up as well. Doesn't seem like a very good
And,
combination. They'll go
oh,
screen pass to Kamara,
oh,
who's going to have
there we
another
go.
first down.
The former volunteer himself from the College of Tennessee. My boy.
Carr
Derek Carr. Ooh,
slings it, middle
throws,
of the
caught.
field, and it's caught. 2nd and 2 at the 29. Trips bunch at the top of the screen, looking to throw. Carr unloads, caught! And they're
Oh!
inside the 10. Taysom
That is
Hill.
why you don't count him out.
I know,
That's why you
partner.
don't.
Believe me, they got to score right here, I think. Carr gets it. Kamara,
End zone.
touchdown at the 2-minute warning.
Oh my
The fans
god.
have to be going wild right now. This is insane, and I'm surprised they don't go for the 2-point here, but I get playing it safe. 16-13 battle here in Buenos Aires as the Golden Eagles, with 9
Such
plays,
good defense.
have somehow managed to get within a field goal yet again with a touchdown. So the Thunderbirds will set to return here at the 7-yard line, and a big hit right
Oh,
there at the, I'll say 29-yard line. Chris
Chris
Godwin, 5
Godwin.
receptions, 115 yards, and a touchdown on that last drive. So pretty good statistics for him so far.
I love how the Thunderbirds uniforms look like that old alternate attire of the
And
Buccaneers.
whoa,
Oh my
another
god,
big
Rasheed
run.
White.
Timeout taken by the Buenos Aires Golden Eagles.
That's not
And that
good.
is a huge play for the Thunderbirds. Now just needing a few more of those big runs and a big first down, of course, as this one is handed off and gone for 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. 2nd and 8. A lot of time on the clock still. Here's a handoff. And he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Really good pursuit there by number 6 for the Golden Eagles. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8 at the 47. Looking to throw. Baker fires. Caught! First down! And that should end it.
Yep, it is very well
Unless
the
they do
end.
something stupid here. That would indeed end this game as they take a midfield shot and get it. Goes to the 35, and they will kneel this ball. Absolutely incredible job by the Thunderbirds today, staying in it in a tight divisional game. As that will be it. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score 16-13 in Rio de Janeiro. And the highlights of this game, little lackluster than normal, but my oh my, is this one going to be great.
16-3. It was a very close game. Just man, you had to stop and think. You wish the Golden Eagles could have done this any sooner in the game. Like why did it
Yeah,
have
I
to
mean,
be
a lot
before
of missed
2 minute
opportunities there. They
warning?
had a big play with Chris Olave, and they could have kept going to him after that, but they stopped, and, you
Pay
can't
the
really
price.
do that. Because, see, that's the play I'm talking about. He torched his man, and they really never got back to him, but also a huge line effort was needed in this game, and they couldn't really come across with that neither. And Carr just ate the brunt of it, man, I'm telling you. Godwin going down and scoring that touchdown I told you that might be the dagger, and as I was saying that, I mean, he walked right in. So you can't say that the team that wanted it more didn't get it today. Ladies and gentlemen, a 16-13 game. Round of applause, by the way, for Baker Mayfield. That is the best completion percentage I've seen with 200 plus yards in a while. And Derek
Oh
Carr, too. I
yeah.
mean, 286 yards and a 72.7 isn't bad neither. So taking a look at highlights here, I don't know why they highlight the kneels in the game, but a lot of sacks and a lot of big plays to be highlighted here. Let's take a look back at that 27-yarder. I don't know why this is doing it like that. So, see here, Evans caught, and then he gets down there. That's just a huge play to start him off. And then take a look at this play. They go play action, sprints out, and he just gets hit. I mean, ball gets knocked out, which if we look back at this play, I mean, that is an insane hit. Insane awareness, too. Realizes that ball could be knocked loose at any second. Hits him in that way. And number 67 for the offense is able to pick it up and run with it just a little bit, but didn't really save much as Willie Gay was able to get back there.
Oh
This is
yeah.
another big play for their defense. He was looking to throw, and he scrambles out. But guess what? He's able to run with it. And then he slides down there, taking out one of their guys in number 0. I'm trying to see who that is right now. That's a Mahdi. So, a little interesting there. But Derek Carr really had it the worst here. Play action. Got a guy coming off the edge to his one side. Has to roll out the other, and then there's just a guy right in his face. Hate to see it. Throws the ball at him after the play, so, you know. But Derek Carr then ends the quarter on a sack yet again. And this one, I think he could have gotten out of Vita Vea. Great job getting off his block here. Just gets thrown to the ground there. And that, out of that entire thing, they end up getting 3 points. And then Buenos Aires actually took a lead at some point. A nice job on defense here, stopping White, to a no gainer. And then 9-yard loss here. Once again, you could have guessed it. He got sacked. And can't really even blame Diaby for, or how do you even pronounce his name? I really don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, anyways, 4th and 2. They go for it here, and he gets sacked for a 14-yard loss. Take a look at this. Vita Vea gets right off his block again and goes down there and just crushes him. And when I say crush, I mean crushed. I mean, look at this. This is almost 300 pounds. Flop. So when people say, that football isn't hard, just remember what a quarterback has to go through. So
Yeah.
then we have a slew of big plays here, which ends up being some pretty defensive plays, but also a lot of offensive stuff that was really good. And whew, this is one you missed, partner, and I think me and you both would have
Oh
went
yeah.
wild if we'd seen it at the
Let
same
me see
time.
this real quick.
Whack!
Oh. Oh my God.
Got put straight on his hind end there by Granderson. And the
He
game
got
might have
cooked
got
right
this one
there.
wrong. I think or I think I said something about another guy getting there, and Demario Davis. Young was in on it too. I wish we could have seen a lot more from him, but it was still pretty good nonetheless. Car rolls out here, and man, oh man, 3 people on him. Take a look back at this one again. See this? We're fine right here. This is okay. This is great. Double team, and then Diaby coming off the edge. And you can always see where it starts to go wrong. Because see, number 56, all he's got to do is turn around. Vita Vea's already off his block. 56 does get turned around. And then Diaby gets back in there. Vita Vea and I believe that's Granderson get in there and just throw him. But they end up getting a first down off of this somehow. Because look at this. Huge throw over the shoulder. Give me that, Olave says as they get the first down. And then 49-yard punt followed by a 6-yard rush ends the fourth. And then we see a whole slew of things go wrong for the Golden Eagles. I mean, right here. This is where it all goes terribly wrong. You cannot allow them to score. Guess what Godwin does? Right over the middle. Mayfield finds him, and he's just able to turn upfield, use his speed, and he is gone. I mean, just an incredible play there. Look at
Oh,
this
wow.
scene. That is awesome. Evans and Godwin celebrating in the end zone. I feel like there have been more people celebrating in the end zone if they knew how much that really meant. As on
Oh,
first
yeah,
and
for
goal,
sure.
Kamara would end up getting a touchdown. And, I mean, really good time here. Very great job for a, by the way, this is a running back. Notices the ball, turns
Say, you
around,
know what? Let me
catches
take
that,
that.
and then turns upfield. Even then, air truck, touchdown. And Kamara then gets really crazy with it, smacks the ball out of his own hand. I really wanted to see where he went there. I mean, he just walks right up to the stands. And then finally, Mayfield kneels and the game is over. Now,
Wow.
Diaby is the only player we're really concerned about being out here. So we'll see. We'll see where his health is at right here as we continue to go down. Here's Diaby. Yeah, so he is going to be placed on IR. That's a pretty normal thing here, but I mean, if he's out for an extended period of time, this is going to be really bad for the Thunderbirds because about when he went out is when they started moving the ball a lot more. So just interesting to see. Well,
Yeah.
with that being said, a 16-13 ball game slips right out of the hands of the Golden Eagles at the last seconds as we say so long
In this
from
divisional
Buenos
rivalry.
Aires. Thunderbirds with the tough win go to 4-2. Peace out, guys.
Yeah.